Hello and welcome to another video. I haven't sold the boat yet, and there is a bit of a funny story with it though. I did have somebody interested in the boat. They came to look at it twice, but subsequently they went and bought another boat. It's their prerogative. Then they phoned up the manager of this marina and said, could we have a mooring please? And the manager had to sadly tell them that no moorings were available. You should have bought Lee's boat. Well, there you go. They should have, shouldn't they? Never mind. It is what it is. It only needs one, and we're just waiting for that one. There are one or two that have been close, but not close enough, so to speak. Anyway, today we're going to talk about banking. I'm not in Cambodia. I'm still stuck on this boat in Siem Reap Marina. Shall I just show you a quick photo of the marina of where I am? I'm outside the cafe area. Hang on, I'll just show you. Just bear with me. Turn the camera around. Here we go. This out of the window. So we've a boat next to me there. Cafe's over there. I think this has got face track enabled, but it doesn't matter. It'll do. We've got a boat next to us there. The rest of the marina is somewhere up there. It's a bit awkward through the window, but there it is anyway. I'll put you back to me. There, how ugly. Oh, there we go. I'll put us back on the stand. Dun, dun, dun. Right, I'm back now. It's found me again, you see. It's got face track enabled on here. Anyway, so here we are. In this situation, we're just waiting for the boat to sell, basically. But what I'm going to do today is prepare. There's a saying the Scouts used to use. Anybody remember the Scouts? They used to say, be prepared. I was in a Scout for ages. I didn't last long in the Scouts, I can tell you. Anyway, there are quite a lot of banks in Cambodia, different ones, and I'm going to Siem Reap, so I base my research on Siem Reap basically. There are three main banks that are used. Obviously, the most common one that everybody seems to use is ABA, which is part of the National Canada Bank, I think. Yeah, probably is. But counting the ATMs in and around Siem Reap, within walking distance probably of the centre, there are about 13. There's one main branch which you'll need to go to open an account. You need a passport. I think you need a photograph, I'm not sure. And you need a residential address. But the beauty of it is that they will actually make you a card on the premises and you can take it with you that as you do it, as you open your account. And I think you only need $10. I'm not sure how much you need, but you can go on their website and have a look. It doesn't really make a lot of difference. So that's ABA. The next one is a bank called Acleda, ACLEDA. Again, go on their website. They've got quite a lot of ATMs. Again, they've got one branch, I think. Use Google Maps to find out where these places are. And yeah, they seem to be well used. And the other one, which is cheaper than the rest, is Bread Bank, BRED. I think they've only got about 4 ATMs, but they are cheaper for withdrawals than the others. The others charge about $5. I think Bread charges $4. What actually depends on is convenience for you. If you've got a nice branch near you, a nice ATM near you, go for it. There are one or two things about ATMs. If I was using an ATM, I'd try and use it within banking hours. And I'd try and use an ATM that actually was attached to an actual branch of a bank. Because if it does take your card, at least you can walk into the branch and say, look, it's just taken my card, what do I do? You've got a chance at least. Anyway, that's up to you. There's one thing I don't know, and perhaps somebody in the comments will answer it for me. And that is, can I have more than one account? Can I have an account with ABA and an account with Bread? And just let me know, please. I presume you can, because I don't know whether they talk to each other or not. I doubt it. Anyway, let me know in the comments. And basically that's it. I mean, it really depends on you. Some banks allow higher withdrawal limits than others, but you may be going by your own bank's withdrawal limit. And that's for withdrawing on your account in the country you're coming from. If you're coming from the UK, then that would be a UK bank. So I'm personally banked with Santander in the UK. I intend to keep that. That's where my pension gets paid into. And I just transfer out of there using one of the money transfer services, which is going to cost me money, I know, and do it that way. But I did just intend to keep that account, and I intend to keep a UK address, a friend of a friend of a friend, an ex-friend or whatever, someone I can trust. And I intend to do that. And that's basically it. When I do get a Cambodian account with either ABA or whoever I choose to go with, then I'll just transfer a load of money from the UK account into the Cambodian account, and then I'm not paying silly charges every time I'm withdrawing. But when I get there, for a week or two, I'm going to be stuck in that situation where I'm going to have to draw money out of ATMs locally, or take a load of dollars with me, whichever I decide to do. Not decided yet. But anyway, so the three I'd look at, to sum it up, are ABA. Everybody seems to use ABA for some reason. I mean, they're everywhere. You just see them everywhere. If you look on YouTube and look at all the videos in Cambodia, you are bound to see an ABA 24/7 sign. There's only one main branch which you'll have to go to open your account, etc. But after that, it's fine. Yep. Right, okay, that's all I've got to say. It's so simple, it's incredible. I'll let you know when I get there though. Whoa. Okay, bye.